Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth. Where we last left our story, and I actually needed to adjust the microphone settings and everything, so hopefully this has got a good audio quality to it. One can hope. But, actually, let me turn this one down just a tad. Just a bit. We got some exploring we need to do. We need to find this guy, Francis. Just had a memory of Deadpool. I forgot exactly where he said he was going to be, but we are going to try and... Let's go and continue. And we also got to go in the, Yeah, this place has seen better days. We also have to find the older brother. I don't know why I blew it out. The older monk friar, whichever he is. He's got some talking he wants to do. Ah, there's Francis. Where's Francis? I'm sorry. I need to rewatch that movie.
I'm happy to see you, little brother.
It's good to see you too, Philip. Your hair is starting to get a bit grey.
Yours isn't. But at least in this one case, I will be the one to boldly charge ahead of you.
You've always been bold. You just don't admit it to yourself.
Francis, what are you doing here?
King Henry is dead.
I know. Word reached St. John's shortly before I left.
First the king, and now Prior James.
We'll go do this one.
The devil has come to Kingsbridge.
What?
Just something I heard. Something foolish.
And yet, these are dark times indeed. King Henry's death caused quite a commotion in the world of politics. There will be war.
Rivalry for the throne. Let's see. Francis' note about the late King Henry, Empress Maud, and King Stephen. For many years, our late King Henry has been without an heir. His only legitimate son, as well as several other relatives, had drowned while crossing the English Channel one night in 1120. Finally, his daughter Maud gave birth to a boy. It was Henry's last wish that his infant grandson could continue his reign as Henry II once the boy came of age, and until the day his mother, the daughter of the king, would rule in his place. Despite being rightful heir to the throne, Empress Maud is viewed unfavorably by most of our Norman overlords. The reason is Maud's marriage to Geoffrey of Anjou. The country of Anjou and the Duchy of Normandy have been rivals for a long time. A rivalry that now is about to become a war, taking place right here in England. For Maud's cousin Stephen of Blois has now crossed the channel from Normandy to take the throne by force. Oof, a lot going on here. Oh, I could use a controller. But I actually need to... See, I have the music down so we can all hear what they're saying, but something tells me I need to lower it a bit more. Just a tad. So, because I can barely hear what they're saying. There. That should be good. And I need to... This is one of those games where you kind of need to hear what they're saying.
If only we could stop the suffering.
Maybe we can. I came not just to meet you. I was sent to look for a messenger of my lord, Earl Robert.
Here? In Kingsbridge?
Farmers said the messenger was heading for Kingsbridge 2 weeks ago. The knight was carrying a confidential document that might change the course of the conflict. People here trust you. Maybe the monks here know something?
We will find him.
One more thing. No one can know why we're looking for the knight.
Who knows something about Francis's knight? A lot to do. A lot to do. Finish blowing out the candles here. No need to keep them lit. Alright, so we are on the verge of war between the Saxons and the Normans. Something very familiar to history. I just got an achievement for blowing out candles. Let's actually go to the kitchen. The older friar monk guy, whoever he is, he might know.
Philip!
Brother Remigius.
Close the door.
Come!
Man. Raising
Warm
the bar.
yourself by the oven.
Is that Philip? Tell him to warm himself by the oven.
Thank you, Brother Cuthbert.
Alright. Let's start with Milius.
Did you see a knight in Kingsbridge?
You mean, aside from the nobles attending the Christmas service? No, I don't remember any knights visiting us.
Fair enough. Let's talk to old boy back here.
Brother Cuthbert.
Ah, we were waiting for you. I hope you brought some of that wonderful cheese you make at St. John's.
I gave it to one of your novices.
Why would you do that?
He said it's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
Greedy brother Marcus.
You are too trusting, Philip.
Brother Cuthbert, you seem worried.
Friar James was a kind man, but the priory is in a terrible state, Philip.
Philip knows. He was just too kind to say anything.
Yes, I know. I wanted to use my New Year's visit to talk with Prior James about these matters.
We should be rich. The priory has much land and collects from many parish churches. But we are in debt. Our novices steal from us, Philip.
The novices are stealing?
Yes, someone took my keys. Remigius blames me for losing them. But someone used them to steal food from the cellar, more than once. Today I found something missing again.
We'll have to look into that. Because, yeah, that's a problem. And getting on everybody's good side, sans cheese, will probably help us in the priory election, because I'm pretty sure we're running.
Has there been a knight to Kingsbridge recently?
Milius, wasn't there a poor soul found dead before Christmas?
I don't know if he was a knight.
He was put to rest in the cemetery.
The cemetery. That was the right thing to do.
The knight's dead. Whoever
Let us
killed him-
continue another time, Brother Cuthbert.
Of course.
Whoever killed him probably killed the prior. Alright. Let's go to the graveyard and confirm.
Ah, wonderful.
I always put some extra stones on the stove to warm up water. Put one in your pocket and you'll keep warm.
Oh? Ouch!
Careful, they're hot.
Alright, let's go. So, yeah. One of the more common things in history at the time was that the church used to, or the churches of their separate countries, own lots of land in order to house the people who held the church and to have structures where nobles and whatnot felt comfortable worshiping. But they weren't always very smart with managing the money. This is why guys like Cardinal Richelieu in France and God, I'm tripping on his name right now. But it was kind of a preacher in England. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a monk. But yeah, that's why those guys usually held a lot of influence, because they had the land and they had the access to the money, and also they could condemn your soul to hell if you cross them too much.
Say, has there been a knight to Kingsbridge?
A knight? A knight? Yes. He's here. Right here.
Yeah, he's dead.
Do you know who he was? How did he die?
Brother Paul found him.
Where is Paul?
Down at the bridge. Freezing his walnuts off, I reckon. He talked to him.
Oh God, I just noticed that with this design. Look at his
only
teeth.
put him in the ground. That's all I ever do.
Do you have any idea what the knight was doing here?
Probably tried to jump off the end of the world.
What do you mean?
There is nothing here. Kingsbridge lies at the end of the road. Nobody comes here.
That's fucking impressive. Oh, excuse me. Let's not curse. How about that?
My father gave the Priory a good deal of land to keep me fed. I won't eat salted fish all day.
Me neither.
Shall we go into the cellar again tonight?
Yes, Brother Marcus. You still have old Cuthbert's keys?
Indeed I do. I hid them right in the church. Stuffed them in the large crack in the wall.
I could do some crack stuffing myself.
I bet you could.
Okay, these guys are idiots. I mean, I'm right there. How do you not see me? Okay. Okay. So yeah, this okay, let's go. Well, let's get the keys first. Then we'll deal with Brother Paul. Okay, he said he hit him in a crack here. And now I'm regretting blowing out the candles. Maybe there. There.
The novice said he hid the keys in here.
Got him.
They're here. I have them.
Alright. Maybe we should hold on to these for the time.
This Brother Marcus really did steal Cuthbert's keys.
Let's go see Paul. These keys could come in handy. Let's not give them back to Cuthbert just yet. Not until we've taken care of our investigation. Okay, so I'm not doing a lot of commentary on this game, just because I historically I understand the position the game sits in, but I don't know that much about the story yet. We're still doing a lot of investigating, so A lot of investigating, a lot of digging, and hopefully about the midpoint, we should have our motivation set. Oh, I think this is the guy we were looking for before. Yep, that's Brother Paul. Let's talk. Let's chat.
Brother Paul?
Philip.
Look at his feet.
Ouch. Oh.
What's wrong with your foot, Brother Paul?
Oh, just a chilblain. It will ease when the spring comes.
You should have a fire.
It's all right. It's not that cold.
Don't take it lightly. Many will die this winter for lack of food or shelter.
Remigius thinks the Lord is testing us. Only the sinners perish.
No, the poor perish, and those that he has freezing out here.
Don't say anything to Remigius, will you? If he thinks I've been complaining, he'll be displeased.
I believe that's the guy he wants to.
Have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
A knight? Yes. He was just lying by the road, just a mile away from the priory. He must have fallen from his horse.
Where is he now?
He died. We buried him in the cemetery.
Did he have a name? Did he say anything?
He could not speak. But the look in his eyes told me he was afraid. I held his hand and prayed with him while he died.
Did the knight have anything with him?
There was a letter. I gave it to Prior James. Remigius will probably burn it with the rest of James's papers. James insisted that all his books and documents shall be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
It's in the
The new
Bible.
prior will need those documents.
Sometimes I wonder if it was because of that letter. A few days later, Prior James fell through the ice.
Oh, wow.
Right here. Philip, maybe I brought a curse on Kingsbridge.
Well, today we will go with the scripture.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Have faith in the Lord, Brother Paul. You did well.
Thank you, Philip.
Probably in the prior's room. Alright, let's go back. I wonder if our boy ate that cheese already. I'm starting to get a little hungry. Prevent documents from being burnt. Pass to the mill. Let's go back. We got double time, man. Double time. We gotta get that letter. I'm assuming that has something to do with the king's death. Or some sort of financial something or other. Door to the cloister, guest house. Was the priory house on the other end? Let's see, bingo. Oh, it was open. Look at that.
I asked not to be disturbed.
Brother Remigius, I'm sorry I interrupted your service.
You mean Prior James's service?
Quite so. I heard he fell through the ice. Horrible.
Yes. I was the one who found his rosary by the river. Now let me continue my work.
Let's start with the documents.
I would like to take a look at Prior James's documents.
And why is that, Brother Philip?
Well, our little cell has given much to the Mother House. I would like to ensure that all is accounted for.
So you do not trust us, Philip, is that it?
The
No.
state
Look at
of
it!
this priory.
The state of this priory is the concern of the Prior of Kingsbridge.
I still would like to see the prior's documents.
You guys have ran.
They will be burned tonight.
I heard about that.
It was Prior James's last wish.
Sure.
I'm following his request.
But the new prior will be lost without the ledgers and contracts.
After the election, I'll be the new prior.
For now, you are not. Only the chapter meeting can decide on these matters.
Of course. Brother Andrew will surely understand why you would go against James's last request.
Asshole. Thaddeus must organize a chapter meeting. We have to move now.
If you really want to be of help, look for Brother Cuthbert's keys. He's getting old, misplacing them all the time.
Why would Prior James walk out onto the river at night?
He was chased.
Chased? By whom?
The accuser.
But why would the devil be chasing him?
Better to not get involved in all this, hmm? Don't you have your own priory cell to run?
Ask about the devil.
You really believe the devil killed the prior?
Some of the brothers do, and I respect their beliefs. We may never know what happened. And
Oh, I'm
that's that.
sure. I'm sure we may never,
Now
quote
let me get
unquote,
back to
know.
my work.
Okay. We're not gonna get anything more from him. Well, let's try one more.
About the chapter meeting.
Talk to Brother Andrew. He will be just as pleased as me to have you around. Now leave.
Okay, so we have to find Andrew. We have to talk to our brother. We've got a lot of crap to do. We're not going to deal with the key thief yet. We may be able to use him.
That way I won't get Andrew to organize a chapter meeting.
Gotta go. I'll hold on to the key for that. Probably for the best.
But why a church then? Why cathedrals? Why do we create temples if we are the temple?
That's a good question, young man. I'll let you ruminate on that. Let's talk to our brother for a minute. We need to... Got a lot to spill.
Thank you for your help.
How could I not help you? You're my little brother.
I knew I could rely on you.
No, there's nothing I can do. Wait, is there something I can do? Let's see.
The letter is probably in the prior's room. But the sub-prior is going to burn all of James's documents.
What? We cannot allow that to happen, do you hear?
Of course not. That way I won't get Andrew to organize a chapter meeting.
Okay, maybe we just need to find Andrew? Let's try and find Andrew. Good grief. Who's Andrew?
Locked.
I have the key. It does come in handy, doesn't it?
Let's see what we can find. No reason to be afraid. Nothing here. The saint rests in peace.
Darkness, darkness.
These old cathedrals are bound to make strange sounds. Hello?
Nothing down here but the spiders.
No. No one. Not a thing.
Alright, let's get... Whoever we're looking for, he's not down here. I searched up. It's gotta be somewhere around here. But I can't go up the stairs. Okay. Okay, where is Andrew? Oh, okay. I can't go to the guest house either. Okay, kitchen door. Let's return the old man's keys.
It's
Maybe
getting cold. When will these novices learn to close the door?
Brother Cuthbert.
Philip.
I'm looking for a document that was given to Prior James.
It's probably in the prior's room then.
Yeah, okay, he's not gonna help us. Yeah, we're gonna have to find Andrew.
I will leave you to your work.
I will leave you to yours.
Nah, let's give him the keys, because if they think he's crazy or senile, we could lose his vote. We probably need him to have these.
Cuthbert, I believe I found your keys.
Where did you find them?
The thief hid them in the cathedral.
That is a sacrilege. Will you report the thief to Remigius, Brother Philip?
I will think about it.
Keep them until we know what to do, will you?
Okay. So he's gonna let us keep him anyway. Good. Moving on. But I'm not telling him about the key thief just yet. Not until we find Andrew. Okay, so now we just have to find Andrew.
I should talk to Andrew's sacrist instead. It's the only way.
But where is he?
That way I won't get Andrew to organize a chapter meeting. That way I won't get Andrew to organize a chapter meeting.
I don't know where he's at. Okay. Where's the map? Alright. Let's look at the map. So, guest course, chapter house, cemetery, crypt, house of the prior, priory gate. I still don't know where he's at. Let's go to the stairs. Can you please move faster than this? We have stuff to do and a priority to take over. You're not helping. That's all I'm saying. Okay, he's not in there. I should have paid a little bit more attention at the beginning on who the different monks
Isn't
were.
it almost arrogant to try and build a greater temple?
Don't say that.
Why not?
We wouldn't be here if it weren't for the cathedral. It feeds us.
We are people of God.
Danger. No, maybe he's here.
Why is this locked?
I don't know, brother. But I bet I know how to get in. Millworks, good God, it's busted. Look at this. So the mill's in disrepair, the cathedral's in disrepair. Does anything in this town work? Nothing hidden in here. Wait, why can't I click on the claws? What is this? Words carved into wood. Brothers, I have to leave. I have not found God to be here with you. The cane of subprior whatever shall never again hit my back. Never again. Maybe I'll find God somewhere else. Yeah, this asshole's gotta go. Remigius? Maybe it's Remigius. They've said the name like 15 times already and I still can't pronounce it. That's not good. Alright, let's go to the village. Maybe somewhere in there. Where's this guy? Trying to take over a priory.
Hello?
Are they freezing in their houses?
I'm sure there was someone moving behind a window. But most houses are empty.
Okay, never mind. There is nobody to freeze in their houses. Nobody's here anymore. Yeah. When that old man said this is the end of the road, he was not lying. Okay, that's them. Where do I find Andrew?
Yet we need to eat too.
We come together here. The pilgrims donate. So do the nobles.
I like the background. The background conversation is
Temple
very
to
good.
feed the temple.
Yes.
Wait, here. Go here.
We must take good care of us. And
What we
Got
have
him.
to ask ourselves is, can our Saint Adolphus still protect Kingsbridge in these dark times?
He couldn't protect Prior James.
Wow.
Ever since that lightning struck the cathedral, he wasn't the same.
When you take over my position as sacrist, you should implore the bishop to send us a new relic. By then I'll be sub-prior. The new prior and I will support you in this.
The fix is in.
A new relic might also attract more pilgrims.
Philip of Gwynedd, I wanted to talk to you. How dare you disturb Brother Remigius' requiem?
I'm afraid the choir is waiting for me.
Stay, brother. There's no reason you shouldn't hear what Philip has to say for himself.
Man, I was shocked.
I was shocked by the prior's death.
We all were. I'm sure at St. John's you're a good prior, but here we adhere to the rules.
You mentioned a new prior.
The election will be held in a few days, when we all convene for the chapter meeting.
We can't allow Prior James's books to be burned.
That, Philip, was Prior James's wish.
This priory is in debt. And without the ledgers and documents, that will never change. Besides, the wisdom in his books is priceless.
It is not up to you to make decisions in this priory, Brother Philip.
And when in doubt, go to the good book.
Do not domineer over those in your charge, but be an example to the flock.
1 Peter chapter 5.
1 Peter. I'm sorry.
You are right. You shall argue your case in front of the brothers in a chapter meeting today.
Thank you, Brother Andrew.
When I'm done here, I will tell all the monks to come to the chapter house.
Would it help if I went and told some of them?
Feel free to do that. But I insist that the choir finishes practicing before we start. They're already behind schedule.
All right. So we got what we needed.
We must.
Everybody needs to come.
There will be a chapter meeting in a few minutes.
Oh yes, we will be there.
Thank you for letting us know.
Everybody.
No, I heard it, I'm sure.
There was something. He's right.
Now stop it. Concentrate.
There it was again.
His grave is right there, dang.
The sacrist agreed to a meeting today. That way I might be able to get the letter you were looking for.
Good thinking, Philip. I will attend, of course.
Brother Andrew has arranged a meeting. Please, come to the chapter house.
Yes, we'll come with you. Yes?
No, not until we've finished.
Candle time is expensive. I forgot you can right click and get the
Talking.
intercom.
Now we sing.
Are you sure you heard something?
Yes, I'm sure.
They're gonna be there all day. We'll get Brother Paul. And then I'll get everybody in the kitchen, and yeah, we need them all there. And not just Remigius's lackeys.
There will be a chapter meeting soon.
Ah, thank you for letting me know, Philip. Ah, my foot.
It's too cold for you here. Brother Paul, a word.
I can't convince him.
I have to leave, Brother Paul.
Take care of yourself. It's getting colder, I think.
Yeah, we know, old man, we know. Alright, let's go back. Still got more people to get. It's interesting that it is this dark. I don't even think, well, the thing is, the difference, what I like about this so far, because I think the Game of Thrones comparisons are there, obviously, but it's Game of Thrones is more focused on the nobles more than anything else. This is focused on the poor end of the spectrum, which is different because I was literally just talking about medieval stories and whatnot, and stories about ancient kingdoms, and you never see the poor folks for a reason. We'll just put it like that.
I think I heard it again. Adolphus.
I need to get them to focus.
You seem troubled, brother.
They won't sing.
It's Adolphus.
There was nothing, believe me.
I heard him crying in the crypt. I think I heard him too.
No, you are mistaken.
It sounded like a whip, like he was chastising himself.
It's the end of days.
Brother Philip, please help me. Prove to them that there is nothing and no one down there.
Alright. So when we come back, we will go back to the crypt. There shouldn't be anything down there, but it wouldn't surprise me if we found something now. And then we'll have the chapter meeting in which we can politic and get what we need to get done.
I heard it.
Leave a like if you're enjoying this series so far. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And vnsnow.com. Okay, so yeah, there's something down here. We'll explore it then. We'll explore it later. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so on vnsnow.com. That is vnsnow.com for all of your visual novel news and entertainment variety things. I am not going to like being down here, am I?